Hi guys, Martin Herbert coming to you here from Uconnect Chrysler in Burlington, 915 Walker's Line. Today we're doing a walk around on the Grand Caravan SXT Premium Plus. It's a very nicely equipped Grand Caravan. If you're looking for something for the family, it's going to get the job done very, very well. It is about 3 steps up the trim line. It's actually replacing the 2015 anniversary van. It was so popular they decided to keep it around and relabel it a Premium Plus. I want to show you some of the front grille features here. This car comes equipped with quad lamp halogen headlights. Really clean and crisp light quality. You've got your silver grille here, like you do on most of the vans, but it's accompanied this time by fog lights. It gives the car a great aggressive stance, and you know that utility, if you get some bad weather, you're gonna have a safe vehicle to be in. You're gonna be able to navigate properly. Moving along the side, the big thing you're gonna notice about this vehicle, look at these beautiful wheels. They are a silver with a black satin insert. They are alloys, so they're gonna last a lot longer. You don't have to worry about rust, right? It's great to have. A lot of our vans, as you can see, come equipped with a lock nut. Nice feature to have. Nobody's stealing your wheels. As we move along the vehicle, you're gonna notice it has heated mirrors on the side. These are absolutely great for the winter because you don't have to get out of the car and scrape the ice off. Along the edge of the vehicle, you'll notice some upgrades to the other trim levels. You've got these chrome sill protectors. On here, you're gonna have body color handles, so they're painted the same as the rest of the body. They're not just black plastic. This color, just so you know, is granite crystal metallic, and it's got to be one of our most popular colors. Moving along the vehicle, again, today we're talking about the exterior. You'll notice the really aggressive, kind of well-finished back end. This vehicle, just so you know, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, can come equipped with power liftgate, power doors, all those things. There is on the roof here, if you want to come on over, don't know if my camera person's quite going to be able to reach, but we'll see. Just move along here. We've got these stowable roof racks. So they're really cool because what you can do is you just unclip them and they're actually going to come up off the top. The crossbars come out and they can be put in when you need them, and when you don't need them, you just stow them back here. But for the most part, this is our Monday video, and that's really the changes to the outside of this vehicle. But we'll talk a little bit more about it in our next video. Martin Herbert, Uconnect Chrysler. Hey guys, Martin Herbert coming to you here again from Burlington's Uconnect Chrysler on Walker's Line, and today I'm going to be talking to you just a little bit about our Grand Caravan SXT Premium Plus. Today we're talking about the interior of the vehicle, everything that makes it a good buy for you as a family. If you take long trips, if you enjoy just having a certain level of comfort in your daily commute, this is definitely a vehicle for you to consider. Its price point is very reasonable. Okay, so let's get started. Okay guys, first thing we're going to talk about today is the remote that comes with the vehicle. The Grand Caravan SXT Premium Plus is going to come with a couple different options that you might not want to live without. You're going to get your remote start right here, power rear liftgate, have a look at that, opens, closes at the touch of a button, power doors as well. Well, there you go, it's almost like magic. Now these doors can be closed very easily at the touch of a button, inside or outside the vehicle. Say you're just putting the groceries away, just tap the button, door closes. Same thing on the passenger side with the door right there. Just a button, just press the button. Another really important thing to know about the power door group is it's got a lot of safety features built in. You can't accidentally snag your hand or arm in the door. Take a look at this. So if you were to accidentally go ahead and close the door with your arm in the vehicle, this is what would happen. There's a sensor, a feedback sensor on the door. It hits your arm real quick, bounces right back. It's never gonna let you hurt yourself or let a child pinch their arm in the door. So now that we're back in the driver's seat, as it were, let's talk a bit about the controls and different accoutrements that are in the front seat accessible to the driver and the passenger. One of the biggest upgrades you're getting when you move to the Premium Plus trim line are these leather suede combo seats. Very stain resistant, super comfortable to sit in, and they are the next level up from cloth seats. huge difference. It almost changes the entire vehicle's feel. The first thing people always ask when they're looking at a van is they want to know, do all the windows open? On the SXT Premium Plus, you're going to get front windows, middle windows, and the rear vent windows. You're also going to get as I said, high beams, low beams, and fog lights. There's your control for that, as well as to the right of it, your interior lights, as well as the lighting for your dash cluster. On the steering wheel, you have mounted Bluetooth controls, as well as the step and reset button for navigating your driver information center. Things like distance to next oil change, distance to empty, and kilometers. Also, you have cruise control mounted on the steering wheel. Fun thing about this van is they moved the shifter knob a couple years ago from the steering column onto the actual dash. Now I'm going to talk to you real quickly about the Uconnect screen that comes in this particular vehicle. It's got some upgrades to the lower trim level version. So this particular version of the van is going to come equipped with AM, FM, and satellite radio options for your listening pleasure. You have a media button here that allows you to access an internal hard drive, so if you wish, you can store song files right on the Uconnect interface. Your volume and standard on-off switch is right here, as well as another button to get to your voice controls. We talked about that. It's already on the steering wheel, so you should never need to reach into the center to access your phone's voice controls. You have, again, hard drive, disk, auxiliary as well, and navigation is accessible right through this button, just a click to get to the map. Now, the SXT allows you to have your backup camera, which this Premium Plus also has, but the navigation is an upgrade in itself. You also have a USB slot right here, just in case you want to plug in the external files I was talking about. This here also allows you to get to a screen called My Files, where you can store pictures and your music. You manage all of it from one place. Right here, you're getting to your equalizer, your front, left, and rear fade concentrations, and a click of the top button allows you to put a disc in or out. That's also going to be the disc that plays in the rear DVD center. As far as climate control goes, the Grand Caravan S60 Premium Plus has tri-zone climate control. So you've got a climate for the left driver's side, the right passenger side, and for those in the back. There's also going to be vents in the ceiling and the control cluster back here. In addition to the climate control, the van comes equipped with a couple buttons up here. You've got your fog lights and your eco mode. Now, eco mode, what it really is it's a limiter that stops the vehicle from using quite as much fuel as it does in its normal drive mode. You've also got a button here to turn on your full 115 volt power supply. That's coming out in the back where the kids are. And you have an option to turn off your traction control. On Friday, we're going to do a quick video about the mechanical aspects of the van, and that'll be a good time to talk about when and if you would ever use that button. But it is handy in some specific circumstances. Another thing for us to talk about real quick is this super console. This is a really handy feature to have. Lots of storage space and cup holders, more storage space in the front, as well as an abundance of storage down below. Let's have a look at that. Down below the super console, you've got plenty of extra storage. It's also going to be where you would go to unhook your spare tire. We'll get more into that on Friday, but the spare tire for this vehicle is located down below. The super console also comes equipped with plenty of storage space in the back. Right here, you've got two cup holders for those in the rear, as well as plenty of storage space for whatever you might be bringing with you. Say you're taking a long trip, it's a great place to put headphones, iPads, iPhone chargers, etc. Now, up near the top of the vehicle, there's a couple things to realize. Obviously, your amenities such as lamps, but there's also a mirror that sits right here conveniently for the driver to see whatever's going on in the back of the car. So you've got kids, you got to keep an eye on it. It's very handy. You also have controls for the left, rear gate, and right doors, and the ability to turn the power doors on and off if you don't wish for someone to use them. If you do so, it makes the doors swing freely. No resistance from the motors that we're just controlling. Now we'll talk about what perhaps is one of the biggest reasons for someone to buy a Grand Caravan, the Stow and Go system, again, courtesy of Dodge. So on this particular van, stowing the seats is a very simple process. You simply open up this lower compartment down here, You're gonna push it all the way up. It's spring loaded, so you don't have to hold it or anything. It's gonna stay there of its own accord. You're gonna grab this switch real quick. The whole seat's gonna pop up and pop down into the floor. Now you simply pull down the cover, and what you're left with after it clicks into place is a nice flat floor. Now I'll show you what it looks like with both seats down and the rear seats. The rear seats are gonna fold down just as easily. You're just gonna pull number 1, number 2 down here, 3 to release the actual seat, and 4 to pull it right back down into the floor. Pretty simple, doesn't take much effort. The whole thing can be done in less than a minute for all the seats. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so here's what it looks like with all the seats down. Plenty of space to store whatever. Now, it's worth mentioning again that the DVD player is built into the back of this vehicle, right next to your tri-zone climate control spots. Right up here, there's a spot for storing the remote control. The vehicle comes with wireless headphones, as well as the ability, and this is really cool, to plug in maybe a game console through the HDMI outlet right here. You also have composite in for the old style systems, 2 USB charging slots, as well as a cigarette lighter. Wow guys, definitely a lot of features to go over in this van. It is quite loaded. On Friday, we're going to talk more about the powertrain, the transmission, the spare tire stowing, and where all the tools are found. Again, I'm Martin Herbert, Burlington, Uni Chrysler on Walker's Line. Thanks and have a good afternoon. Hey guys, Martin Herbert coming to you again from Uni Chrysler. It's Friday, and as promised, we're going to talk about the mechanical aspects of this Grand Caravan SXT Premium Plus. Okay guys, as promised, we're going to have a look under the hood of this Grand Caravan to see what the powertrain has to offer us. Right over here is your clip for the hood, so you're just going to flick it to the right, prop it up, and there you go. Now, this vehicle houses our 3.6 liter variable valve timing Pentastar engine with 283 horsepower, and boy, I can't say enough good things about it. There's a reason it's one of Ford's top 10 best engines, and there's a reason we use it in pretty much every Chrysler product as at least one of the engine options. The variable valve timing in this vehicle is great. It lets the engine breathe like a performance runner. It's going to let you get more air or less air depending on the demand of the moment. Now, I want to point out that the fuel efficiency for this vehicle, the rating is actually about 11.8 liters per 100 kilometer, which doesn't necessarily sound that great, but it's exceptional for a people mover. Exceptional. Now, if you want to look inside and under the hood, there's a couple main things you're going to need to know as an owner. Insulated battery right here, obviously easy access. All your fuses are readily available right at the front. Radiator fluid up front here, oil dipstick, just like you'd expect. The air filter for this vehicle is sealed, so you don't have to worry about it getting too dirty. That is most of the stuff you need to know about this vehicle under the hood. So next week, we're going to do a completely different vehicle. We're going to talk about its features, benefits, etc. One more thing to note, that this vehicle is equipped with the 6-speed automatic transmission. So have a good weekend, guys.